We recently launched a few updates to our shaders workflows, so I thought it's a good moment to give you a more advanced walkthrough on what you can do with shaders in Control. So today I'll tell you how to prompt shaders and about a couple of features that might be new to you. So first we can select an image, and here's our shader icon right here. And we can choose one of the pre-baked shaders like displays. Those are pretty cool, like that. But today we'll talk about prompting shaders. And for that you have to press generate new right here. And let's try and create our prompt. You can really type here anything you want. I'll try to create, create a wiggle animation controls. Not really sure what the result might look like, but it looks like a wiggle animation. So here in controls you can adjust animation speed right here, and I guess that would be an amplitude. Yep. So that's that. You can also add additional controls to your shader. For example, keep as is and add pixelate controls. So your overall shader should be kept as is, and pixelated control should be added, and as you might see, it added a pixelate control just like that. If any of your prompts will return an error, you have an option to fix your shader output. If you encounter an error during this demo, I'll show you how that works. You can also clear your shaders, so you can start from the blank state. So let's try to spot this error. It might appear. So let's say something, create a liquify. This one is tricky. Effect controls, and what we might want to mix liquify with, and then maybe kaleidoscope effect controls. That will definitely end up with an error. We'll see. Well, it works. Actually pretty cool. So you can change amount of animation. I guess that would be speed. Pretty cool. And you can adjust your kaleidoscope faces. Looks pretty cool. Let's save that. So let's hit save and let's call it kaleidoscope and create. So now here, when you'll be selecting your shaders, you'll see they have a kaleidoscope shader selected. Maybe let's add another photo and try something new. We can kill that one. We can put the photo right here. We can snap it. Let's enter the shader, and maybe let's try to see where things might crumble. Create a displays effect controls and let's say swirl effect controls. Well, that's pretty cool. So as you see, you can adjust your displays settings as in the regular pre-baked displays, but you can also add cool swirl effect. That looks pretty cool. You can change your squeeze options and number of divisions. And you can also use a randomizer button to achieve different effects. Looks pretty cool. What else? If you want to see the code, you can open the code. You can even add some code. I'm not gonna go into that right now, but here all the parameters and custom code. You can also change the height of your overall panel, hide the code. Maybe let's try just one more. And I'm really testing the boundaries of it right now. So keep as is and let's add some nonsense like rainfall animation controls. Not even sure what that means. You can experiment with that. You can enter anything you want, and you know, some of the results will end up being cool. Oh, look at that. That's how it interprets a rainfall. It just basically blinks. Let's try something else. Keep as is, and or maybe no, maybe let's clean it and say create wind effect controls and then zoom animation controls. I'm making this up as I recorded. Oh, look, that's cool. So you can change the zoom amplitude. I don't think that the wind does anything in this setup. And here is a speed. You can make a minimum speed and huge amplitude and have something like that. Okay, so we haven't encountered an error during this demo, but if you will, then your image will turn white, and then you have to press the fix button, and it will try to fix itself, and usually it does. One more thing is you can now add keyframes to your shaders. So for example, let's just create displace and swirl effect controls. I really liked that one with this image. Let's see what result we'll have this time. Yeah, pretty cool. So let's do maybe like that. And now let's try to add keyframes to our image. So maybe we can add keyframe and we can select effects. So now maybe we can just fix our image, and then let's press right here, and then maybe let's swirl. So now as you scroll, the image will start swirling. Here you can just move this to the left so it doesn't jump. Yep. So you can add keyframes and you can move keyframes for every parameter of your shader, and as you scroll those effects, for example, you can even add some other. You can change the number. It was pretty cool. You can change the squeeze settings to be like that, and you can change this one. And then as you scroll, as you see, your shader is being animated. Now that's it. Go experiment with shaders and have fun.